On to the Americas now. US President Donald Trump on Saturday raised worldwide import tariffs from 10 to 15% effective immediately, a day after the US Supreme Court struck down portions of his sweeping trade measures. Trump criticized the decision as extraordinarily anti-American. In a social media post, Trump signaled that he would press ahead with his trade agenda despite the legal setback. While Trump vowed to continue to adjust tariffs, several countries now weigh options to respond to the new US tariffs.
In less than 24 hours after President Donald Trump signed an order establishing a new 10% global tariff to 15%, appending one of his signature trade deals in the process. The abrupt changes followed the Supreme Court's ruling on Friday that struck down his tariffs under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act. Hours after the decision, he imposed a 10% rate under Section 122 of the 1974 Trade Act, then hiked the new duty on Saturday morning. In a post on social media, he said that after a thorough review of Friday's extraordinarily anti-American decision by the court to rein in his tariff program, the administration was hiking the import levies to the fully allowed and legally tested 15% level. Trump also said that during the next short number of months, the administration will determine and issue the new and legally permissible tariffs, which will continue extraordinarily successful process of making America great again. By a 6-3 vote, the court had ruled that it was unconstitutional for Trump to unilaterally set and change tariffs because the power to tax lies with the US Congress. Trump lashed out at the Supreme Court, calling the ruling deeply disappointing and adding that he was ashamed of the justices who ruled against his tariffs, which included his own appointees. After US SC decision, businesses and governments around the world sought repayment for the estimated $133 billion that Washington has already collected. According to a White House fact sheet, exemptions remain for sectors that are under separate probes, including pharma and goods entering the US under the US-Mexico-Canada agreement. Trump's tariffs are a key plank of his economic policy, which he has said will encourage businesses to invest and produce goods in the US rather than overseas. But the court's decision marked a significant check on his power and a major blow to his second-term agenda. Meanwhile, the governments of multiple countries have said they are mulling plans in response to possible new US tariff hike. German Chancellor Friedrich Merz said that he will travel to Washington, D.C. over a week later to hold talks with Trump on the issue. Brazil's President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva urged Donald Trump to treat all countries equally. In Seoul, the Presidential Office of the Republic of Korea also convened a meeting on Saturday and discussed response plans. Australia's government said it will examine all options. Bureau Report, DD India.